about to go down. Big facts.
Yo, what up, Buzz fam? Back with the Beers and Bars video. I'm Casey.
This is Court.
Yo, and today we're checking out
all over again.
Yeah, man. So we made the vlog. I patched it all together. We wanted to be able to talk to you guys about it and give you guys like a breakdown of like where our head was at, like what we were thinking like during the show.
Oh yeah, definitely.
As you can see, we kicked it off with Ramirez.
Oh yeah.
Shit was super fire.
Hell yeah, though. You know, just like watching them just like work that whole mosh pit scene and all that stuff, man. Damn, man. Yeah, it was fire, bro, for real.
But yeah, so we're gonna be playing the vlog that we patched together from a bunch of clips from us during Gray Day. There's some surprises along the way, so make sure you guys watch to the end so you don't miss anything. Lots of stuff coming up, but let's check it.
Let's go.
Yo, so, okay. So we were sitting here, guys, right? And we, one of you guys from the Buzz fam hit us up.
Yeah.
Coming up later. We'll see him, Vince, right? Big shout out. Yo, so, but we were sitting there and he messaged us on Twitter and said, hey, I can't find you guys. Where you at? I want to take a picture. And that was one of the fans. And so we were like, or one of you guys. And so we were like, hey, we're at section 110 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Kyle, SB's manager, messages us like, hey, I'm on my way out there to come see you guys. Where you at? And so we're like, oh, wait, what?
Like, damn, like, what's he? Yeah, for real. We're just like really tripping out, man, because it's like, damn.
Right.
Like, I'm Kyle, like, reaching out. What?
Right. And so it'd been like a while since we talked to him. Like, he had messaged us saying like they liked our videos and stuff like that, asking us which event we were going to be going to. But that was a few months ago when we first got tickets. So.
Yeah, and then like of course, hey, shoot, like we know that he like a busy man though, you know.
Right.
Freaking like I'm handling like a tour and all these other different artists though, you know. So, you know. We didn't like really think, you know,
that he was gonna hit us up or anything
on Twitter or anything like that.
Right,
man.
and he was like,
That's
"Yo,
crazy.
I'm on my way out there right now." And we're like, "Okay, hang on, let us run up top." So it's like this point, we were just coming back from talking to him.
Yeah. Right,
and so we were basically just talking, and he was like, "Hey, the boys are getting ready backstage or whatever." Yeah. So give me a little bit of time, but they want to have you guys come back and talk to him later. So we're like, okay, cool.
Yeah, man. You know, so like again, we weren't really thinking like nothing of it because, like I said, like my man busy though, like he doing his thing and stuff like that though. You know, so hey, so we were just like, hey, we just gonna just go ahead and just kick back, you know.
See what's up. Yeah. He asked us if we wanted to get some mosh pit tickets, and we were like, it was like, nah, we good, we good. Yeah,
but you
saw that running.
Like, we had a perfect view of the mosh pit.
We did have a good view.
For real.
SB's manager. He wants to meet us backstage later. He wants us to pull us up when Suicide Boys comes on later. So we're going to be checking it out, and we'll let y'all know what we think later on.
That's right, y'all. Hey, we got posted, right?
Yeah, at the end of this, guys, we're going to be talking about what we talked about with Ruby. So make sure you guys get to the end. Keep y'all posted. Peace. The only bad part about this is that we missed most. Yeah, we missed most of Ghost Man.
Because look, yo, man, my man was like killing it, man.
Yeah, because that was like one of his first songs that he came on, and that's when Kyle came and grabbed us and was bringing us back. And so that's why I was kind of recording it while we were like walking back or whatever.
Hell yeah, man.
And they were going crazy.
Was just, like going crazy. And then like even like he started to like really wild out like when he started to open that mosh pit up, man.
Right.
You know? And then that's when we got yanked, man. But
yeah, and I was talking to Kyle like once we got back here a little bit. I was like, man, I see why you guys put Ghostman right before Suicide Boys. He's like, oh yeah, he gets him going for sure, like turning up.
Hell yeah.
Go Buzz fam, behind the scenes in the tour buses, backstage. Suicide Boys Great Day. 2023. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about what we talked about, but we basically got to talk to Ruby for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, man. It was like a minute, though.
Yeah, we were talking to him for a while.
Yeah, for real.
Basically, Ghostman's whole set.
Yeah.
And then we got back out to our seats right here, and we're about to kick it off with our boys.
Fucking circle.
So it was at that point I had like mad chills, like crowd went crazy and started singing the whole thing. I was like, dang,
yeah,
dude, like the Buzz fan, like the Suicide Boys fan base, y'all go crazy on that. Like,
real, man. I didn't know how insane it was, man, until we got up in that piece that night, bro. I mean, damn, man,
yeah,
wow,
it was super dope. And so after that, Kyle said if they had time, which they didn't end up having time for, but he was talking about maybe us coming back after the show was over or whatever. So I started asking some of the people around us some follow-on questions and like stuff like that to see like what kind of questions they would have for the Suicide Boys. So Suicide Boys, Scrim, Ruby, Kyle, if you guys, if you want, I got a ton of questions and I like wrote them all down. We only captured a couple of them on here, but like they got a bunch of questions from the Buzz fam or from like just your fans in general. Yeah. So if you want to do an interview sometime, let us know.
Yeah,
but let's see it. And yeah, some of you guys fans go. For real. Some of you guys fans going hard.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have you on our channel. Is that cool? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's going crazy. That's like every word.
That's that energy. That's that energy we need right now. Yo, we already talked to him earlier tonight. If you can get a question from them, what would it be?
When's our next album coming out?
When's the next album coming out? That's the question.
Now that was a really good question though.
Right?
You know? And
it's
that's
perfect.
something that I want to know. That's something that I guess, like of course everybody in, the Buzz fam, like all of the Suicide Boy fans, want to know too as well.
Everybody wants to know when that next album is coming out.
Yeah, man.
That was a dope question. I was like thinking like all the questions that we asked it like back, like we didn't. Oh yeah, man. So that was super cool. I was like, I can't believe we didn't think to ask like when that next album is gonna drop.
Hey man, but this could be that warm up tour, man.
That's right.
Getting ready though. It's like creating that buzz for that new project.
Right. We're gonna have to check another one of these shows out.
Hell yeah.
It's mental issues.
Okay, so this is a little bit of a serious moment, right? So Scrim's giving like a heartfelt message. Let's listen.
Addiction, alcohol, family issues, you fucking name it. I want you to know this. If you feel like shit is hopeless, if you feel like shit is never gonna get better, if you basically just feel like you're fucked, I want you to look at me and Ruby up here, knowing everything that we've been through, and I hope you see some hope for yourself. need some help, I would like to encourage you to reach out and get whatever help you need. That's what I did. That's what he did. Fuck what anyone thinks. Fuck the stigmas. Fuck anyone's opinion. Fuck all that shit. Fuck that shit. If you need some help, go get help. I continue to get help until this very fucking day. So thank you guys so much once again.
Definitely applies, guys.
Yeah.
Definitely applies. If y'all need to help, you're struggling at all, make sure to reach out to somebody, get some help. Dude, it's a big shout out to Scrim, man. Like, I didn't expect.
Yeah, I was like super huge, man. Like, especially just like I'm coming from, you know, just like I don't like that too as well, man, because just like, hey, because like there's like a lot of people that is hurting out there that is looking up to him too and everything.
Big facts.
And so for him just to like say that though, you know, like it really does hit hard though, and it's like I'm hoping, you know, that like a lot of people out there who are struggling do get the help that they need.
Right.
And just know that you ain't alone in this too.
Definitely.
Because like we
So
all
reach
going
out.
through something.
Everybody's going
For
through
real.
something someday. Now back to the crazy.
Now.
Now Mott's been going crazy, man.
Oh yeah.
Buzz fam, this is where it's at right now. Great day represent.
As you can see, Buzz man, we were having a good time.
Yeah. Like I think it was like an okay moment for us. So, you know, yeah, like it wasn't nothing serious at all. Yeah.
Good times, good times.
Oh yeah, by the way, if y'all don't already know already, like in the 7 with my woadies, hey, and that's like one of my favorite joints though, you know, by Suicide Boys though, you know. So
Right.
So, you know, hey, big ups though, you know, for playing that joint that night. Appreciate it, y'all. For real.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I had talked to Kyle earlier. I was like, "Yo, we're gonna get my Sig Sauer with my Switcher Sweet with my Sig Sauer," and he was like, "Nope, that one's not on the set list for now." I was like, "No, maybe next time."
Yeah, next time.
Check this out. This is my favorite shit. This is my top cut right now. Let's go.
Let's go.
Real louder.
This is my favorite motherfucking cut. My top cut.
Beautiful guys. DC, y'all are awesome.
That's what's up. Buzz fam. Great day represent.
Yo, so man, they had a bunch of other songs in there, guys. I was trying to like piece together some of like the top moments. The concert was crazy.
Yeah. It was just, man, it's like some like the old, I mean, just like some of the most wildest stuff I've ever seen. And it's just like, you know, not even like the mosh pit was like the only ones that was repping like that, man. Like, we had like people in the stands.
Yeah, the stands right
you
behind
know,
us. If you
doing,
see
like,
in
their
some of
own
those
thing,
clips.
too as well.
Right. Some
So,
of those
you know?
clips of those dudes behind us, they were going crazy. They were like moshing in the stands. I'm like, we gotta get trampled over here.
Yeah.
But then our man Vince over here
Yeah, man.
hitting us up on the side, being like, yo, I'm still out here. I'm out front. And we're like, okay, we're on our way out. Give us a couple minutes to figure out how to get out of this place.
Mm-hmm.
And so then we met up with him and we talked to him for a couple minutes. Let's check it.
Yep.
Damn, we get some thunder and lightning.
Enjoy the event.
So we downtown, we just
The lightning storm was coming in. We're like,
And the
we're going to have to go pretty soon. I ain't trying to get struck down.
Yeah, real.
saw Suicide Boys, great day. What'd you think?
It was awesome.
It was awesome? Yeah?
Second time.
Second time. What was your first one?
Welcome to
10 years ago, Norfolk. Okay.
As a reminder,
So it's
to Capital One Arena.
Yeah, so the
As a
manager,
reminder,
Kyle,
no
was up.
bags
He's like,
are
yo,
permitted
come
inside
backstage.
the
We got to go meet Ruby for a little bit.
Enjoy
That was
the
super
event.
dope. What do you think we talked about?
The music.
Yeah, there you go. There. Yeah, that's cool, right?
Welcome to Capital One Arena.
If you got to ask the
As
Suicide
a
Boys
reminder,
question, what would it be?
no bags are
What do you think he's gonna say? Do you remember what he said?
It was probably something about, you know, like another joint too as well.
permitted inside the arena. Enjoy
No
the
idea.
event.
I have a bunch of questions.
Yeah, I knew.
So give me one.
Yeah. It's like, what's like the top question?
What persuaded them?
Welcome to
What
Capital One
persuaded them to
Arena.
keep going? That's a good question.
As a reminder,
Big facts. That's a great question.
Yeah, man. And that's crazy too, man, because like you think like all of those years that they put in, man, you know, just like I'm starting off and everything like that. And then like I remember how, you know, like how Ruby was, you know, like how he's up there. I'm talking about, you know, when they went to shows, it was only just like 3 people there and
Right.
stuff like that.
Yep.
And then those 3 grew to 300 and then 3,000 and
And
here you are right
here
now,
you
though,
are,
you know?
man.
Yeah.
Maxing out this
So it's-
stadium over here.
Yeah, man. But I tell you, man, it's just like that drive, you know, that passion and
That
stuff
hunger.
like that, man. Yeah, man, it's insane.
What's up right
no
there?
bags are permitted inside the
It's
arena.
like sometimes like you need that motivation.
Enjoy the event.
So
Hell yeah.
that's like a really good question.
Yo, Bus fam. So grade A was crazy. Obviously it was crazy.
Yeah.
And I know a bunch of y'all are dying to know what we talked to Ruby about. And so first off, let's like do a big shout out. Kyle, really appreciate you hitting us
Kyle,
up.
for real.
Like
Appreciate it.
super big
Appreciate it,
up.
for real.
Totally unexpected. Really appreciate it. Kyle told me like, I'm like, cause I asked him like while we were waiting for like Ruby to come out or whatever, get done changing or whatever. And I was like, yo, so how do you know them? Like what's like, how far back does this go? And he's like, me and Scrim were friends like when we were like 15.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Going,
dang,
way
okay.
back, like
yeah.
way back.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, that's super dope. And he was like, yeah, Scrim told me to come on. So we've been boys for a long time. And it's cool to like see how like big it's grown and it's gotten. So like big shout out to him. But yeah, then Ruby pops out and we're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
They're like, what up, man? Like, how's it going?
He's like, no way.
Yeah, it was super cool. Do you remember like when he was like, I watched a couple of your guys' videos and
Yeah.
I think he said he watched Matt Black.
Yeah, man. I remember. Yeah. So so that was like the first one that he peeped and everything, man.
Right.
And then it was just like a domino effect, man.
Yeah, when it was cool because we were like talking to him about it, and so he was like, "Yeah, a lot of like we watch a lot of the reactors and stuff like that." He's like, but you guys are. Yeah, it's probably because we old, but he
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
"You guys are one of the only ones that like understand or like recognize some of the old samples and stuff that like that they use underneath like their beats that they're making." And we're like, "Well,
Yeah.
we saw the interview that they did, right?"
Yeah.
And we did that reaction to it. So if you guys haven't seen that after this,
Yeah,
go check that
yeah,
out.
you gotta
But
check out
that
that.
Nardwuar interview, we were talking to him about that for a little bit. I remember he was talking about how that dude like came like super correct with like all those questions and he did all that craziness.
And then their whole thing was, you know what, like everybody got to be kind of, just like I'm going along with it or whatever, because like ain't no way that he could, actually know that much. But then, Ruby was like, yo, like he surprised the shit out of us with
Right.
like all the stuff that he pulled out. Like they're like, what?
Yeah,
How?
because Ruby said he's like we were kind of thinking like, is it fake? Like, is it fake? Like, does
Yeah,
he like
yeah.
like do the artists feed them information? Like, we didn't give him nothing, and he came with all that stuff, and he was like,
Yeah.
yeah, his stuff is like super legit. Like, he's a really good interviewer, and I was like, yeah, I could tell that he was like really prepared, and we talked about that.
Yeah, man, he got them like secret squirrels working for him. though,
Yeah,
like-
he said. So he asked us who some of our favorite new artists were.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And so we were like, yo, and he's like, some of like the newer ones or like the younger ones that aren't like as big known and stuff. We're like, you got to check out Coast Contra.
Oh yeah, man. We told him that. Like we told him about Toby. too, as
Toby
well, man.
Lingway, yeah.
man.
We
Yeah.
talked about JID, and he was like, "Oh
yeah.
yeah, we met JID
Yeah,
on
yeah.
tour in Europe
That's-
somewhere."
yeah.
I was like, "Oh, that's
Dang.
crazy!" I was like, "So that was super super cool." What else? We talked about like some of the old like school music, right?
Yeah, man. So here's what was crazy though too, man, because I know that me and Ruby was up there. I'm talking about Tribe Called Quest and stuff like
Yep.
that. And then shoot, like I'm rapping like on one of their songs, I was like, oh snap, no, okay. So it's just like everybody. I mean, yeah, it's just like his camp, man. Us. I mean, like, hey, everybody's on that vibe though. It's like we get it though, and it's like we know about the history, about the culture and stuff like that, man. So like it was just like a awesome conversation, just like being able to talk about stuff like that, man, and then even talk about like other people that's down there, that's repping it up too as well.
Right, yeah. I mean? And they were actually, it was cool because they were super interested in like knowing like some of the new artists to be on the lookout for. And like, I'm like, you guys should definitely collab with these guys, right? And so that was super cool. And it was awesome because then we started talking about like Ramirez and Shakewell and Ghostman and stuff. And he's like, so he gave us a couple that we need to be checking out as well. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss that because he was telling us some artists that we got to be do some reactions to. We definitely looking forward to hitting that up. But that was great day, guys.
Awesome, man. Yeah.
That was great day.
And that was a hell of an experience too as well though,
Definitely.
Yeah.
If you guys got any follow-on questions for us, make sure to drop them down in the comments below. I'm sure like we had like a 20-minute conversation and it was like pretty easy going, back and forth. So I didn't record any of it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Kind of shell-shocked,
Yeah. It's just kind of like one of them things that you think about after you leave.
Right.
It's like, damn, I should have done that. But, then again, it was just like really cool, like getting, that combo just like without the cameras or anything like that, man.
Right.
It's just like, hey, just like I'm us, just talking, just like I'm shooting the shit, just like hanging out though.
It was super
easy like that. I like that.
Super cool. Super down to earth. We didn't get to meet Scrim. He was still getting ready in the trailer or whatever. So hopefully next time we can talk to Scrim as well.
Yep.
But Buzz fam, if you're all new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button.
Yep, definitely, y'all. All right. Also, I'm hitting up the Beer Fund Cop that merch too as well. And then if you already haven't, which I know that you already have though, hey, the Suicide Boy Vault is there.
That playlist is getting crazy.
Check it out.
Check it out, and we'll see y'all on the next one.
Until next time. Peace.
Peace.